green. What does that mean? Those are colors. What we need is a design skill set to be able to know how to start a process, work through a process, and finish that process with a new output. That is what we need.
That's Chief Executive Officer of Export Barbados, Mark Hill, speaking about the approach needed to build out the blue and green economy. But he notes, achieving it could present some challenges.
Moving our people to the necessary skills, the necessary expertise, the scientific expertise that we need to compete. There's a resistance to upgrading our skill sets across the board at a human resource level to the kind of skill sets that we need to compete.
The Export Barbados CEO also reveals Barbados is lagging behind other countries with regards to its manufacturing processes.
When it comes down to 3.0, which was automation, only 2 companies in Barbados upgraded to automation, and they're not owned by Barbadians. Ambev, which own banks, and Point Hill Dairy. No other investment in automation at all. So we're pretty much stuck in 2.0. Well, the rest of the world, Singapore, Vietnam, everybody else have moved on to 4.0, which is digital smart factories. And now with artificial intelligence coming into the picture, they're now moving on to 5.0. But we are in a 2.0 scenario. We don't have the capital, so the just industrial transition also means that we have to speak to the capital investment in industry to help it to transition rapidly.
There have also been some suggestions on what could be done to adopt sustainable practices in the transport sector.
What is the infrastructure to support cycling? People don't cycle primarily because they don't feel safe. So how are we addressing those issues? The waste that is generated from the current system, how are we reusing that? How are we recycling that? Where are the new businesses that can come out of that? So really, and what happens in the future? Is it possible that we could have electric trams? What does that look like in terms of our infrastructure? How do we fuel those? So it's really just to stimulate the thought and the discussion about not just electric vehicles, not just replacing a gas guzzler with something that's cleaner and quieter, but we still have the same congestion, we still have all those other issues, and we generate a waste problem.
The symposium wraps up tomorrow evening. Reanne Phillips, CBC News.